Okay, this is about certain questions that demand an answer concerning biology of the cell, DNA. This is the actual PDF you'll get to if you put in that link manually, if you type it in manually, if the link's not available. I'm going to read on the left the excerpt, and then we're going to ask some important questions, so bear with me. DNA polymerase can make mistakes while adding nucleotides. It edits the DNA by proofreading every newly added base. Incorrect bases are removed and replaced by the correct base, and then a new base is added. Most mistakes are corrected during replication, although when this does not happen, the mismatch repair mechanism is employed. Mismatch repair enzymes recognize the wrongly incorporated base and excise it from the DNA, replacing it with the correct base. In yet another type of repair, nucleotide excision repair, the incorrect base is removed along with a few bases on the 5 and 3 end, and these are replaced by copying the template with the help of DNA polymerase. Okay, let's ask the questions now. And please understand that people in the evolutionary camp, in the atheist camp, one and the same basically, they will not answer these questions. They do not want to discuss them. They overlook them. They purposely bypass them. They have no indication that they're interested in finding out anything about the why and the where and the how of any of this. They just assume it's all fact, but I digress. Let's go into these questions. Referring to the left there, what you see that we just read, question 1, how does the DNA know a mistake is being made? How does it know it? Where did that knowing come from? How does it know that what it's doing is a mistake or benefit? Question 2, what was the cause of its ability to edit anything? How did the editing process even begin? Where, how, when, why did it even happen? 3, how did proofreading arise? How did it know that it was going to be correcting itself? Proofreading, that's something that humans do, right? And where do we get the word from? How do inanimate chemicals know how to proofread? Question 4, what causes the incorrect bases to be removed? Again, how does it know what's correct or incorrect? There's no knowing anything in mindless chance, raw chemicals. Number 5, how does the system know to correct the mistake by adding a new base? These are legitimate questions. I want to know. How did the corrections of the mistakes even get there? What mechanism created that? Oh, notice the word creation there. Okay, I don't want to digress. Question 6, why are most mistakes even corrected at all? What is the basis for determining this? Again, most mistakes, why are they correct? How do they know that? Let's go to the other questions. How do they know they were mistakes in the first place? I need to know how, when, and why. Question 7, what was the origination of repair mechanisms? Again, how does it know what to repair? You're talking about human concepts of intelligence and design, and you're assuming that inanimate chemicals can just manufacture this out of thin air. It's ridiculous. All right, question 8, how do mismatched repair enzymes recognize anything, much less wrongly incorporated bases? It's all coming back to the same thing. These mismatches, these repairs, the recognition of wrongs. How does it know any of this? 9, how does the system know the correct base to replace? Maybe it's an incorrect base. How does it know it all? Question 10, what was the origination of excision repair? Scientists are not discussing that. Question 11, how does excision repair know it must remove an incorrect base? Again, same, we're getting repetitive now, but these questions are important. 12, the last one, how did any template come into existence from non-living chemicals in the first place? That's worth repeating. How did any template come into existence from non-living chemicals in the first place? In my opinion, these questions cry out for an answer. If you want to assume that these things are fact, then why would all these questions even exist? They've never actually answered them. And that's why I felt it necessary to make this video just on this basic one topic. There are a million topics in biology that can be discussed, or in cosmology, or in the fossil record. All these things are assumed as facts, and all we really have in the long run are more and more questions. the more advanced we get as a civilization. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would say that we were indeed created by an intelligent designer, which I will call God. Many of you who believe in this same thing, I welcome your comments. However, if your comments are abusive in any way, they will be deleted. Thank you once again for listening, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.